Alright, picture this. You're watching a football match. The coach is shouting instructions from the sidelines, while the team captain is on the field, leading the players. Both have different roles, right? Now, imagine if the coach and the captain were the same person. Would that make things smoother or more chaotic? That's kind of what happens in the corporate world with something called CEO duality. It's when one person is both the CEO and the chairman of the board. Sounds powerful, right? But is it a great strategy or a recipe for disaster? Let's find out. Okay, first things first. What do these two actually do? The CEO, or Chief Executive Officer, is like the team captain. They run the company's daily operations, make big decisions, and try to keep everything moving forward. Then we have the chairman of the board. Think of them as the coach. They don't get involved in the daily grind but focus on long-term strategy, making sure the company is on the right track. They also keep an eye on the CEO, kind of like a supervisor. But in some companies, these two roles are combined, meaning one person has all the power. That's CEO duality. So, what happens when one person is both the coach and the captain? Let's look at the pros and cons. One of the biggest perks: speed. Imagine you're in a group project and every decision has to go through 5 people before anything gets done. Annoying, right? Well, with CEO duality, there's no waiting around. Decisions happen fast, which is super helpful in fast-moving industries like tech or finance. Another benefit? A strong, unified vision. When one person leads both management and the board, there's no back and forth arguing. Everyone follows the same game plan. A real-life example? Jamie Dimon. He's been both CEO and chairman of JP Morgan Chase for years, leading the company through financial ups and downs. His dual role has helped JP Morgan stay steady and grow into one of the biggest banks in the world. But wait, what if that much power is actually a problem? Think about a school where the principal is also the teacher, the exam grader, and the person in charge of discipline. Who keeps them in check? That's one of the biggest concerns with CEO duality: lack of oversight. A real-world example? Tesla. Elon Musk was both CEO and chairman for years, and some people felt this made it harder for the board to challenge him, even when his ideas were, well, kind of risky. That's why some companies separate these roles. Apple, for instance, has Tim Cook as CEO and Arthur D. Levinson as chairman of the board. This way, there's a system of checks and balances, making sure no one has too much control. So, is CEO duality a good or bad thing? Well, it depends. Some companies thrive under a single, strong leader. Others work better when power is shared. It really comes down to the company's size, industry, and leadership style. At the end of the day, the goal is the same: strong leadership with enough accountability to keep things fair and balanced. So, what do you think? Should CEOs also be chairmen, or is it better to keep those roles separate? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.